Turning 45 is a powerful milestone, one that often brings a blend of self-awareness, emotional maturity, and reflection. It's the midpoint of life for many, a time when people begin to seriously question their energy, purpose, and mental state. While some may feel stuck or drained, this age can actually serve as a launching point for transformation, especially in terms of inviting more positive energy into life. The key to bringing positive energy vibrations at this age begins with conscious intention. It's about waking up and deciding that you will no longer live life on autopilot, reacting to circumstances or people, but instead begin choosing thoughts, actions, and habits that align with joy, gratitude, and growth. At 45, your mind is mature enough to understand the deep connection between thought, emotion, and energy, and that realization alone is the starting point of energetic change. To attract positive energy vibrations, your environment plays a massive role, and this is something many people overlook. Your surroundings, whether it's your home, your workspace, or the people you associate with, have a direct effect on your mental and spiritual state. At 45, you have the power and the wisdom to curate your environment in a way that supports peace and energy rather than drains it. Start by decluttering your space, not just physically, but emotionally and digitally. Remove old items that no longer serve you. Release grudges you've been holding on to, and limit the intake of toxic media or conversations. Fill your environment with things that uplift you: calming scents, natural light, uplifting music, and visual reminders of what inspires you. When your surroundings reflect peace, your inner world will begin to harmonize, and you'll naturally start radiating positive energy. Another fundamental way to raise your vibration at 45 is through the food you consume and the care you give your physical body. Food is not just fuel, it is vibration. Whole living foods like fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and clean water carry natural, high-frequency energy. On the other hand, heavily processed or artificial foods lower your vibration and often leave you feeling lethargic or mentally foggy. At this stage in life, your body is more sensitive to what you feed it, and the connection between gut health and emotional well-being becomes undeniable. Alongside diet, practices like yoga, tai chi, or even mindful walking help you connect with your body and release stored negative energy. Movement is not just about fitness, it's about energy flow. When your body is active and well nourished, it becomes a better vessel for higher vibrations and a more peaceful mental state. Gratitude is perhaps one of the most direct ways to shift your energy from negative to positive. At 45, you've experienced enough life to know both joy and pain, and it's this duality that makes gratitude so powerful. Rather than focusing on what you lack or what has gone wrong, start each day by mentally listing 5 things you're grateful for. These can be simple: your health, a kind friend, the sunrise, a meal, or even your breath. Studies in neuroscience have proven that gratitude shifts the brain's focus from threat-based thinking to appreciation, releasing chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. When practiced consistently, gratitude trains your mind to see the beauty in life, even during challenges. And the more you notice the good, the more your energy aligns with positivity, and that in turn attracts more good into your life, creating a cycle of higher and higher vibrations. Bringing positive energy into your life at 45 also involves healing emotional wounds that may have been carried for decades. Energy cannot flow freely when it's blocked by resentment, unprocessed grief, or inner conflict. This is the age where emotional healing becomes not just beneficial, but necessary. You may have spent years avoiding certain memories or suppressing certain feelings, but now is the time to sit with them, understand them, and release them. Whether through therapy, journaling, inner child work, or guided meditations, emotional healing opens the door to higher energetic states. As you release what's heavy, you make space for what's light. Forgiveness, especially, is a high vibration act, not because the other person deserves it, but because you deserve peace. The moment you choose to forgive, you free yourself from the burden of carrying someone else's actions, and your vibration immediately begins to rise. Mindfulness and meditation are essential practices for anyone looking to raise their energetic frequency, especially in their mid-40s. At this age, life can often feel like it's moving faster. Family demands, financial responsibilities, aging parents, and career pressures can create internal chaos. But meditation provides a sacred pause. It is not about stopping your thoughts. It's about observing them without judgment. When you begin a daily meditation practice, even just 10 minutes, you are training your brain to rest in the present moment, where peace and power live. Over time, this rewires your nervous system, reduces stress, and opens you to intuitive insights. Mindfulness throughout the day, being fully present while eating, walking, or listening, also adds to your energetic alignment. The more present you are, the more aligned you become with the flow of life. And this alignment is where your most powerful and positive energy exists. Your social circle has a direct and powerful impact on your vibrational energy. At age 45, you no longer have to tolerate relationships that deplete you. Begin auditing your connections. Who leaves you feeling inspired, and who leaves you feeling exhausted? This is not about judging others harshly. It's about protecting your energy. Spend more time with people who live with purpose, who speak with kindness, and who encourage growth. Engage in uplifting conversations, share dreams, support each other's goals, and celebrate one another's success. Energy is contagious, and the more you surround yourself with positive, driven, and emotionally mature people, the more your own energy will naturally begin to rise. At this stage, it's less about quantity of relationships and more about quality. Choose presence over popularity, depth over drama, and truth over approval. Finally, to truly invite lasting positive energy vibrations at 45, align your life with purpose. Nothing raises your energy more than waking up and knowing that your actions matter, that your life is part of something meaningful. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand. It could be creating beauty through art, mentoring others, helping your community, or simply being a peaceful presence in your family. When you live in alignment with your inner values, you feel more authentic and energized. That inner alignment sends a clear signal to the universe, and opportunities, people, and synchronicities begin to show up that support your path. The truth is, at 45, your life is far from over. In fact, in many ways, it's just beginning. This is your time to step into clarity, release what no longer serves you, and become a source of light, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you.